guys, we're here for Top Thrill 2, get our first rides. It's Sunday, April 28th. Oh baby, it looks awesome. Very excited to get some rides on this. People have had some good reviews, so we'll see how it compares to Kingda Ka and the old dragster. All right, baby, here we are. We're in. Let's go. First, we're gonna start with a ride on a corkscrew because my boarding pass is for 5 to 6 and it's 4:30, so yeah, let's ride this. All right, here we go, first ride. All right, so just got off Top Thrill 2. I'm gonna give a quick initial review. So it starts off with an initial 74 mile per hour launch. Honestly, it wasn't great. The first launch is pretty weak. Although to be fair, most swing launches, the first launch is usually a dud, so I can't really complain about that too much. You get a little bit of floater airtime when you hang up at the top and it stalls out. Well, I guess like halfway up. And you do feel a lot higher up than it looks when you're on the ride. Then you come back down into the reverse launch, which is awesome at 101 miles per hour. I actually still would take Pantheon's backward launch over this, but it's really forceful. Then as you go up the spike, you get some awesome floater and some great views, and you kind of just hang there. It's a really cool sensation. And then finally you come back down 120 miles an hour up over the top hat. The thing I really like about this launch compared to Dragster's last launch, the hydraulic, is the fact that you were going faster for much longer. On Dragster and Kingda Ka, you're only going fast for like 2 seconds. On this, it's a while. So I really like the launch, actually. It's different and it's unique. Another thing I'd like to address is the smoothness and comfortability. So the restraints in the seat itself are extremely comfortable. I actually think I might prefer these to the Intamin next gen restraints. I don't know why, I just felt a little more comfortable. And you can see a little shaking on the POVs. Honestly, you just don't notice it at all on the ride. Like, you really don't notice anything. It feels silky smooth. All right, so now I'm gonna get a ride on Power Tower. I actually don't have much time left. I actually had to wait in line about 2 hours and a little bit more. The ride actually went down for about 45 minutes. I had a pretty major technical issue that took a long time to resolve, but nevertheless, we got on it. That's all I care about. Let's try Power Tower with the new paint. All right, final ride of the day. I think I'm gonna go hit up Magnum. Only get one ride today on Top Thrill 2, which I'm okay with. I'll be back here a few more times this year. I know in June and July I'll be here, so not too worried about it. But I really want to go on Magnum. Honestly, I just couldn't be happier that this thing is back open and we're getting to ride over this top hat again, because it would have been very sad if they had to tear it down. So this is a much better solution. All right, here we go, Magnum time. OG Hyper. All right, got off Magnum. Now I'm just walking around, checking out a little more of the area. One thing I did want to also mention that I forgot is that you do get a bunch of airtime at the top. Like, you go flying over that thing. And you should have seen some of the empty trains that they were sending when they were testing it earlier. Oh my God, they were flying over the top at it. Also, Magnum, I've always found to be a little too jolty. I've always thought it's a weaker steel force. Today it wasn't that rough. I actually was pretty smooth, but I think it's because it's running a lot slower than normal, and you can tell because there's like no airtime on it right now. That'll change throughout the year though, obviously. All right, just got on the last ride of the night on Magnum. Oh my God. Okay, so my first two rides, the trim brakes at the middle of the ride really hit and slowed the train down, which is probably why the second half was just kind of moderate and smooth. My third and fourth rides, they didn't hit at all. And oh my God, this ride is insane. I might have just gone from being a Magnum hater to a Magnum lover. I cannot believe those two rides I just had. Got a nice little pin here, first rider. All right, so final opinion on my first ride on Top Thrill 2. It's definitely a great ride. I mean, it always was going to be a great ride. I don't think it stacks up to what Top Thrill Dragster used to be, and I knew that going into this, but I think for what they wanted to do to create a more unique experience, a longer ride, a more reliable ride, even though it did break down today, but it's a new ride. New rides break down all the time. I think for what they wanted to accomplish, I think they did it right. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm always going to be honest. I don't really care about following with other people's opinions. I think this is a great ride, a great fit for this park. I mean, they needed to keep Dragster here. Also, man, the GP are eating this thing up. And like I always say, that's all that matters. They love this thing. And they are kind of the deciding factor on what parks invest in. So I think this is a success for Cedar Point. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.